Hello viewers, and we're talking about somewhere Formula 1, but not Formula 1 that you probably remember in 2022. Some guy just requests knowing about somewhere, and as we wanted to be extremely fast, but sometimes there is an anonymous racing stage. It was bigger and crazier, but something is going to happen. But do you know Future GPX Cyber Formula? That I say, Formula 1s are so original, but I heard out the first Formula 1 heard from that somewhere was Francesco Bellini. Without further ado, let's take a look at these Formula cars. Look like the Future GPX Cyber Formula, known as Japanese racing. Back in 1988, somewhere in Japan, as when it comes to MP4-4 into something big and scary speed, trying to harassing the lap times and others. At the time, they went to design this Formula car even more faster than a 1990 Ferrari, and now the progress has now begun at the end of 1988. In 1989, first Cyber Formula team known as Sugo Grand Prix, more like Philippines, because I've seen from the animation, as the car used as actually Super Asurada AKF-11. The design was so wider than the latest Formula 1 of 2017. The top speed is under 700 SPS. The handling is so OP, and did you know this design is so legal because they won't able to stop us now, as the new regulations in 2022 and 2023 designs decided a new team for a total. According to the new regulations, there are 13 teams during the season, especially between by the teams that we have: Sugo Grand Prix, AOZ Formula, Storms and the Union Savior, Missing Link, SGM, Koinur Formula, AGS, Holostang, Nourish XI, PPP, and Belladonna, McLaren known. But some teams kind of different, but worse. Now let's move on to long speed circuits for Cyber Formula cars. Why these tracks are so big and wide and long, boy? But that's where in Japan, so for a lot of circuits for Cyber Formula used it for sharp corners, long straights and huge banks, which is a lot more dangerous, and some cars that can beat the lap record legally, make it itself for dumb action and spam. Between the cars could match the circuits as according to the regulations for the two car forms, circuit mode or aero mode are. Here we go again. And now let's move on to the most popular cartoons in Japanese anime. In September 1989, behind the scenes of animation of Cyber Formula, every series they started with great action for big races and fun. They might getting bloopers and problems during this race, but they will be successful right on time. At last, in 1990, the first animation test in Cyber Formula was a success until it's ready for the TV show series in 1991, as the season runs from March 15 to December 20, 1991. At last, the season ended for the illegal lap attacks at the end of 1991. Yes, but actually no. I know I have spent a lot of time watching Cyber Formula games while playing Roblox, but there are some positives that come with Cyber Formulas. Number 1. Bruh, it's really hard to think of. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The F1 drivers of all kinds will take stand to unite against Cyber Formulas. Despite the legal activity you will find with Cyber Formula cars, They actually are mandatory in 2022 regulations. Number 2. How do you think the designs are really faster than Formula 1? Obviously, these cars is coming somewhere that the manufacturers is going to our favorite game known as Gran Turismo. Even though many Formula cars judge people based on the Formula 1 season, 3D shiny fake drivatars. Many drivers needed to know about this because they look like that. It's like I always say, treat this, but actually no. You never ask for it. You're getting arrested and you get kicked out. If they start fighting to the lead, just like legal overtake, deploy at the long straights until the end of the race. Thank you so much for watching for today, and I'll see you next time from now on.